Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to learn how to do the Origami Centipede by Robert Lang. It's from this book right here. It's pretty cool. Yes, pretty cool models. Okay, let's start now. So you start by white side up, and you fold in half. Okay, and fold. Now turn around and fold in half again, but just make a pinch. You don't need to fold all the way. Just make a pinch here. Okay. Now we have something like this. Now you're going to make two lines. One, it's going from this point to this one right here, and you're just going to make, sorry, my bad, you're going from this point and you're going to bring this edge to this intersection right here. So it's going to be something like this, and you don't need to fold all the way again. You just need to make a pinch, like maybe something like this right here, and make another pinch here. So I'll just draw the pinch in the creases I done. I did something like this and another one here. Okay, now you're going to do fold this edge right here to this point and to that one, like this. But this one you only need to pinch where you did your last crease. Like just pinch here, like this. Now we have this cross. You're going to do the same thing on this side, so I'll show you. So pick up this edge, this one, and you fold it here. Just make a pinch here, don't crease all the way. Okay. Now this one and this one you're going to crease here as well. Okay, here and here. Okay, I'm just going to draw all the lines I do because this model can get confusing. Okay, now we have something like this. Now you're going to do a valet fold passing through this point. So just bring the edge up, and when you see that line, just align this edge with this one. Something like this. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I did this model using tracing paper. I used this sheet, a piece of paper like a bit smaller than this one, but I'll just use this one to demonstrate the easier steps. Then when it gets more thick, I'll use the tracing paper. So now I just did this line. And make the same thing here. Okay. Now we have this line also. Okay. Now you're going to pick up these edges right here, and you're going to fold them to the cross you just did. But again, don't crease all the way. You just need to make pinch at both ends. So you need to pinch here, here, and here as well. Okay, here. Now we just did these pinches. This. And now do the same thing on this side. Okay. Okay, now you're going to pick up the same edges and fold into the pinch you just did. Something like this. And again, don't fold all the way. Just fold in the middle here and in the end again, up and down. So let me just mark them. Like this. Okay, do the same on the other side. Okay. Now we're going to make a mountain fold on the middle line, like this. Okay. Now this part, if you're not comfortable with dividing the paper into thirds, which is what we are going to do right now, you can use a ruler or something like that. I won't use it, but yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide the paper in three, but in a specific way. You're going to divide from here, from this line to the end, into three. This whole part into three, but you're just going to, so it should be like something like this, but you're just going to crease this line. You don't need that one. Okay, let me just see if I can demonstrate. So if you fold the paper like this, you can actually see this line here, and this line should divide this part into two. See, it's harder to explain. I'm not going to crease all the way, I'm just going to make a pinch here so to see if this is right. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, as you can see, it's into three parts. Okay, and just pinch here. Okay, so I did this line here. Now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom, but now it's from this point to this edge right here. So again, I'm going to use the same method. So just be careful because you have 2 layers to fold, so you need to hold the paper. Something like this, I think. Let's see. It needs to be a little bit less. Okay, like this. Oh, and this one you're going to sorry, forgot to tell you. I'll just show in a second. You don't need to crease both lines, well, both creases again. Just need one, which is this time it's, so the paper looks like this. This time it's this one right here. I'll just crease that one like this. Okay, so I just did this line here. Now we're going to do the same in mirror image, meaning you're going to divide from this part to this one, and you're just going to fold this one right here, and then from this point to this one, and you just need this one right here. Okay, so it's going to be something like this. Okay, like this, and just crease this one here. Okay, like this. Just wait a second, guys. Okay, sorry. Now do the same from this point, this line here, to this one. And you only need like this one. So it should be something like this. Don't worry if you get it wrong many times. This only comes with practice. Okay, so just crease this one. Okay, this. Okay, now we're going to make some diagonal lines. It's going to be here, then on the thirds you just did here, yeah, another one, and here. That's better, but you get the point. That one, and here. Okay, so just bring this edge to the line, to this line here. Like this. Okay, now we can just fold like this, and then align this edge with this one right here, and you should fold here to the intersection of them, like this. So I just did this one. Okay, same thing here. Okay. This one. And the last one. Okay. Now you're going to crease from this point here. Oh, sorry, just didn't make this one. And this one here. This line, you're going to make lines like this, but on every point. This one is already, so you make lines like this, this, and well, on the others too. So just fold like this. Just align both edges here. Don't crease all the way, just here, like this. So I just made this line. Okay, do the same for the other points. Okay. Okay, like this. Now we can unfold everything. So we should have something like this. Now what we're going to do is make a line from, so you had a line like this. You're going to make a line from here to here, just a valley fold. Oh, sorry, my bad. From this point right here to this one. So just make a valley fold, like something like this. Oh, that's so just hold here, just keep sliding it until you reach that point. So should be something like this, and you're going to do this all in all four corners. It's okay if you keep track whether the paper is rotated or not, because it's symmetrical, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, something like this. Now we can turn around, and you're going to do valley folds from this point right here to this line, just a valley fold like this. You're going to do in here, here, and here, something like this. Just so here's one point, just hold it, and then the other one is this one right here. Okay, don't crease all the way, just that point. So it's a line like this. Okay, now do the same thing on that side, on the others. Okay. Okay, like this. Now we're going to fold this part in half, into quarter. Wait, you're going to fold in half, then in half again. So bring this edge to this one, like this. You can crease all the way. Like this. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, like this. Then you're going to turn around and fold this in half again. So bring this edge to the edge you just made, like this. Okay, and now bring this edge, just make a mountain fold here and bring to that one. This. Okay, do the same thing this side. Okay, so you should have something like this. Okay, now we're going to do some weird creases. basically you're going to do 48 angle lines. You have these lines right here that I just did. Basically you're going to pick up one of these lines and make like, and fold this edge to that line, this edge to that line. So you're going to make like squares, but they're not really squares because it's something like this. But they're not really squares because they don't make a 19 degree angle. And you're going to do the same thing here. Don't unfold this part. I'll demonstrate on this part first. So basically you're going to pick up this edge and fold it to that one. You don't need to crease all the way, you just need to crease until you find this line here. Okay, so something like this. You have a line like this now. Okay, then you're going to pick up this edge and fold it to this one, like this. Again, don't crease all the way. So line like this. And now pick up this line and fold it to the same one you did. Something like this. Okay, now last one, this edge again to this line. I'm sorry, I said that the lines don't make a 90 degree angle, but they do. I don't know why I said that. But you know, okay, so we have something like this. Okay, now we need to do what you did in all of the others, and the same thing on these lines here. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I'll show you how to do on this one, and then it's the same on the other ones. So basically you're just going to pick up this line and fold it to here, to that line, like this. Just crease to this line. We have something like this. Now pick up this edge and fold to that one again. Like this. Then you're going to pick up like this. You're going to fold on this point right here. You're going to fold a line like this. Okay, so just you can align this edge, so you can align this edge right here with this one, so it's something like this, and crease that line, so crease like this. So I just did this line right here. Okay, sorry, I have to recharge my camera. Now we do the same thing from here, passing through this point right here, this one, to this line right here. So in this case you're just going to pick up, just going to align this line here with this one. here and here. Okay, so now I did this line. Now we're just going to make a line from this point here to those two. So again, align this edge with this one, passing through this one, something like this. Okay, this one you can just, it's easier to fold like this and align this one with this one. Okay, like this. So now you need to repeat this in all these two squares in these lines and this part in the corners. Okay, so now I'm going to do this a little bit faster. It's all the same, so if you didn't understand, you can just go back. Okay, you should have something like this. So I started like this. Okay, so now we are finally going to start collapsing the model. So first fold the paper in half, like this. And now we have these two corners right here, two squares right here. You're just going to put your finger inside the paper and you're going to make mountain folds on those diagonals, so, and make a valley fold on the middle. So just push this inside like this and just close it. You don't need to crease these lines. You just need to don't crease them. You just need to crease this part here. So fold this and just push here. Don't crease all the way. And close this. Now this one goes to this side and the other one goes to the other side, so something like this. Okay. Okay, now do the same thing here. This part won't lie flat and it will stay there. It will stay like this for a while, but I'll try to do my best for you guys to understand. So again, just don't fold all the way. Make this one, make them like this. Okay, just the same thing as the other one. So we should have something like this. Okay. Now reverse fold these corners inside. This. The other one too. Okay. Like this. Something like this. Now, okay, again, you can measure this part because you're going to divide this one right here into fifths, but you're only going to basically you're going to fold this down into 3/5. So wait, let me just see. So basically you're going to count 1/5, 2, and then you fold on that line. Okay, let's try here. I'll give you a mark. You're going to have to fold this part up again, aligning with this edge. So, and when you fold it, so I'm just going to fold here, maybe. And when you fold this up, so it should be something like this. This part here should be divided into two, and as you can see, it's okay. I think I'll crease this. I think it's okay. As you can see, this part here is divided into two, so this should be like a middle line, like this. You should have something like this, okay? You can use the ruler again if you're not comfortable. It's more easy. It's easier. Okay, you should have something like this. Now you're going to fold. You're going to hold like this and fold this down on this edge. So just fold down like this. Be careful because it needs to be. You're folding to. It needs to be parallel. So I guess something like this. Okay, I'm not going to crease all the way because I'm not sure if it's right. I'm just going to fold this up again. Okay, it's okay. I can crease it now. And this part doesn't look good. Okay, like this. and do the same thing here but fold it to the back. I'm just going to turn around, so align this edge here with the one, this one in the back. Make sure you fold all, because you're folding two layers of paper here, so make sure you catch them all. Okay, let's see if this is right. Okay. Okay, so now you have something like this. Now unfold all, and you're just going to open sync the three of them. I'm going to show you one, then you can do the same thing on the other sides. So basically, just open this part here, like this, and you're going to make a mountain fold on this line here, like this here, on the other side too, mountain fold here, okay, and here, okay. Now just close it a bit, don't close it all, close just a bit, and you're going to put your finger below and just push this small rectangle here. As you close the model, just push this thing. Okay, something like this, and it will come to place. You might need to readjust a bit, but it should go to place. Okay, so you should have something like this. I'm going to show you again. So we had something like this, right? Open, make a mountain fold on these ones. As you close, push this up and close. Okay, now do the same thing on these two. I'll do faster now. Okay, just one missing. Okay, you should have something like this. Okay. Now, we're going to fold this to the left, just on this part, don't fold all the way, like this, and this one to the right, like this. Okay. Now, this is a bit tricky, so make sure you pay attention. Sorry. Okay. Now you're going to make a valley fold along this edge right here, and you're going to make mountain folds on the squares that you did before. So mountain fold here on these two, and here inside. It's better for me to explain. So basically, just push the paper up like this, making a valley fold. Okay, something like this. Then you put your finger here, like this, just pushing this square. Okay, making a mountain fold, like this, and on the other, so something like this. Okay, make the same thing on this side. So just squash it. It's kind of like a squash, yeah. And make a mountain fold on this line. Okay, so something like this, right? Yeah, something like this. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, so you have this corner here hidden, you're just going to push this corner out basically and sink it. Okay, so just push with your, use your finger to just push it. Sorry, and now you're going to make, let me just tell you what mountain fold is. You're going to make a mountain fold on this line and on this line here. Okay, so push it like this. Okay, and mountain fold here. And now you're going to make, so you should have something like this. You're going to make a valley fold on this line. So just push this up, like, again, don't crease this part, okay? So you can just fold this to the side. Should have something like this. Okay? Now do the same thing on the other side. Okay, push it. Okay, mountain fold. So, don't unfold this part. Okay, these two corners that were folded inside, don't unfold. They will stay like this for the rest of them of the origami. So again, valley fold on this line. Oops, wait, sorry. And something like this. And fold this to the side. Okay. So it should have something like this. Okay. Now you're going to do the same thing that you did, but with this flap here. So basically you're just going to do a valley fold here on this, mountain fold on the squares. Okay, it's basically the same thing. So again, push this up and then just squash the squares. Okay, should have something like this. Okay, do the same thing here. Okay, like this. And again, push this corner out. Again, it's mountain fold on this line here and this one here. Okay, valley fold on this one. Like this. Here, you can just mountain fold on these two lines. Mountain fold this one right here, and these two. So it looks like this. It should look like this. So. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, valley fold on this line. It's the same thing. This model is very repeated. You need to make the same folds over and over again. in. Okay, you're gonna have, later you're gonna have to do a lot of sync folds and spread syncs. Okay, so you should have something like this. Okay, now repeat on the back. I'll do this a little bit faster. Okay, you should have something like this. Okay, you should have something like this. Yes, and that's the end for part 1. From here I'll be using creasing paper, because it's now we're just going to make a lot of syncing and it's easier, because this one is already getting, I mean, not too much, but it's easier to explain with creasing paper. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.